We know what we're doing here. That's the beauty of...
You gotta unbolt that, Michael.
It's just a rough night here. We're just taking bolts off, putting them back on. It's just a struggle here. Well, it's the next day, and as you guys can see, we got all the accessories off the front except for the water pump. Headers, or the exhaust manifolds, are unbolted. The only thing keeping the engine in the car now is the engine bolts, engine mount bolts, and the transmission. So the engine's not going to come out with the transmission, so right now I'm going to work on getting the starter off. Once that's off, I'm going to unbolt the flywheel from the torque converter, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the engine hooked up to the engine hoist, get a little tension on it, unbolt the transmission from the engine. Hopefully it won't drop down and sag. If it does, I'll have to support it, and then unbolt the engine and pull the engine out. So hopefully we'll have that engine out here pretty soon. If you've never taken a starter off, you're going to be very careful once you get the bolts loose and out, not to let this thing drop, because it is heavy. So you're going to want to... So all the bolts are out. Now just pull it out. And then might have to do some finagling. Right down. There's your starter. If you're restoring your car, safety glasses. Safety is always important. And always, wear closed-toe shoes. Safety first, folks. So it's been a couple hours since I updated you. So we tried to get the bolts off the torque converter. We stripped them. So now the transmission is coming out with the engine. So all the bolts are undone with the engine. I went ahead and cut the exhaust off. We already had the exhaust manifolds unbolted from the engine. Went ahead and cut the exhaust off because it was damaged, and I'm going to do dual exhaust all the way out the back. So cut those off to give us some more room. So now we're getting ready to get the engine up, pull it forward a little more so we can get the transmission cooling line off. Once that's off, we will hopefully be able to get it out. So let's go ahead and get that started. Well, as you can see, engine is out. Only broke two things. Broken engine mount, which is okay with me because it was dry rotted, sheared it straight off the top, so I know that those need a replace now. Then we might have broke the speedometer cable. We just forgot to unhook it. Everything else though came out intact. So there it is. As you can see, it looks like they might have painted from the heads up, previous owner, because it's pretty filthy down here. So now there's the bolts I was talking about that we stripped one of. So now there's the transmission. As you can see, tons of gunk on there. I'm going to send it off to get rebuilt so they can deal with cleaning that so I don't have to. So we're going to go ahead and lower it down today. I don't know if we're going to try to get the transmission off or not, but we're going to take the weight off this hoist. Look, we know what we're doing here. That's the beauty of...
You gotta unbolt that, Michael.
It's just a rough night here. We're just taking bolts off, putting them back on. It's just a struggle here. We have this off too. This is a how not to, folks. Don't follow our instructions. There you go. Now we're free.
Well, as you can see, the engine is out, transmission is disconnected. As you saw from our struggles, we've got to take some bolts off. Some of them were all greased up, so I didn't see them. So tomorrow, or the next video that you guys will see, will be taking the engine apart down to the block. Transmission will be gone by then. I'm not going to show taking it to the engine shop because that's just putting it in the bed of the truck and taking it somewhere. So the next video, like I said, will be taking the engine apart, or the next video will be me cruising around in the 67 Mustang, talking to you guys about it and what we did with it. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys next time.